I hope you'll join me then. I am so happy my friend Tamara is back with her new little baby, but she's here tonight with Mike Mizak and an hour of coins. Have fun.
All right, thank you so much, Callie. We have a full hour of Coin Collector this morning, and Mike Mizak is joining us for that entire time. Glad that you're here, and we've got some really cool things in this hour. Some great things if you are collectibles of Star Trek. We're gonna start off with that, but first I wanted to share this with you. This is a little sneak peek, and we literally went to the ends of, shall I say, the earth to get this. This is your high relief American Eagle Palladium coin. Mike, did you tell me Palladium itself is 1,500 times rarer than gold?
So for every ounce of palladium there are 1,500 ounces of gold.
Wow.
It is the rarest of the palladium, or the platinum groups. It's rare platinum. Platinum comes in different forms. This is the rarest form of platinum. It's 150 times rarer than platinum, because they're all elements, actually. 150 times. This is one of the rarest metals on Earth that you see right here.
Wow.
And this is not plated. And people always say, so this must be a plated. This is a solid ounce of palladium, the only palladium coin that has or likely ever will be done by the United. It's not just palladium in name, so it's not just platinum. It's 150 times rarer than platinum, which is 100 times rarer than gold. This coin was just released on Friday. We're about the only place on the planet you can even look at this coin live that we have right here. I had a very few of the Mint State 70s. They sold out in one presentation earlier for more money, obviously.
That's right, a couple hours ago.
You have rarity. This coin in Annex first day of issue, exclusively available from us here at HSN. By the by, of the 127 of these, even though we had the 70s, just by mentioning this in our last primetime show last night, basically, we sold 50.
Wow.
So we're down to about 70-ish coins is all that are available. That is coming up.
That is coming up. Okay.
Very cool. We'll go through the whole thing.
We wanted to share that with you right off the bat, and we will have a full presentation on that. You can actually go ahead and order that one if you know that that's the one that you want. But we are going to start off with, for the true collectors, this is going to be your 2017 Star Trek Captain Picard
Locutus
of Borg, the 1 ounce silver coin. And look at how cool this is. This is actually the carrying case that comes along with it.
Yeah, this is the case. When you do, I gotta get in there. There it is.
Look at that.
The coin comes, I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna put this down here for right now.
Okay.
That's the case, I'll put it back in there in a minute. Solid silver coin, as you can see. 50th anniversary, okay? Or this is the 30th anniversary of Star Trek Next Generation, as you can see. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
2017 1 ounce pure silver that you're going to have. It is a silver dollar. It is a limited edition. It is a limited edition of 3,000 coins. Wow. We got 500 of them.
Okay.
I aired this earlier. I have 180 left. Now understand, this is not a coin I can get more of. And we were talking before the show, and you said, I love Star Trek, but I only watched the Picard one. Okay, which is by far the most popular of all the Star Trek. And I know the original one with Captain Kirk, it only went 2 seasons. The Star Trek Next Generation is the longest running of all of the Star Trek coins. This is done at the mint. This is not an after mint colorization process that you have here. All done, isn't that spectacular? 30th anniversary, Star Trek Next Generation, solid silver coin, only 3,000 in the limited edition. And then the special Star Trek, as you can see, boom, that's the special. Isn't that fantastic?
This really is. I mean, and I'm glad we're starting off with this because it is such a collectible. I mean, think about that. It is, it's an elaborate case, the way that it holds.
Whoa! And there it goes.
But guess what? It didn't break.
Yeah,
let me grab it.
And that's why you do that. I'll show.
That's why you have a case
when we grab
for it.
that, I'll show you the certificate of authenticity.
Okay.
And then you see that it's individually numbered, as you can see, the Perth Mint. There you go. And even with me kicking it halfway across the studio, it still works just fine. As you can see, well made. And there's the certificate that tells you everything about this. And then right there it is, individually individually numbered, and right there is the 3,000 limited edition to that as well. So fantastic opportunity. These are sold out, long sold out from the Perth Mint made these. And this is our only allocation of these that we're going to have. I'll try to keep hold of it this time. As you can see, I love the way it lights up.
Yeah, look
so
at
that it's in there, and so that it holds on, and even the. As you can see, even the button that you push there is kind of the famous Star Trek logo that you're going to have right there.
It's very symbolic, it really is, and it's hard to believe it's the 30th anniversary. It's been 30 years since the Next Generation aired, and many of us, that's, you know, what maybe we fell in love with Star Trek. That's when we started watching it. That's when I started watching Star Trek, was during the Next Generation. And now, isn't it really cool to see that you can have that as a collectible with your coin collection, and you can do it right here. It comes along with that case that lights up. Even the coin itself is encased, so nothing, so it stays pristine. Love the way that it comes presented in that great box, and you've got it on FlexPay for $46.65. Look at that, all in one.
Isn't that spectacular?
Yeah.
I love that. It's a great way. So every detail, every aspect of presentation has been taken care of, has been looked at. So beautiful, elaborate. So of something, you know, this kind of a collectible is just so desirable. Why would you not display it in its
look at that.
in its all its beauty? Look at this.
And look, there's the board.
And like I said,
there.
so there's the Locutus right there. The most famous episode probably of all of Star Trek of Next Generation.
My gosh.
Is what you've got right there. Isn't that spectacular?
All right, I love that. Okay, so that one is available. We do have to move on, but it's 584412. Go ahead and write that item number down so that you can have that and you can start ordering on that one. Now, from as we move on, we've got some things from the Roman Empire. We're going to talk about Constantine, and we've got a number of choices for you this morning. This is the XF, extremely fine detail on this one. This one is your Emperor Constantine I, the Roman Empire bronze coin. That is an actual coin.
That's Constantine. Have you ever heard of Constantinople?
Yes.
That's
him.
That's the Constantine.
Right.
He was the first Christian emperor of Rome. And that is his coin. It is authentic. It's not reprinted. It's not restruck. It's 100% original. You can see him front and back, each coin individually hand struck, and it is legitimately, seriously, 100% $99.
It's amazing. I mean, when you think Constantine was responsible for some of the things that we still do to this day, and we've got lots to share with you coming up. Now, just know that everything in this show is very limited. So when you see it and you say, that's what I need to add to my collection, then go ahead and you can start ordering. Take a look here. We have the proof San Francisco Mint, all the proof state quarters, and you can see that the way that they come packaged exactly as you see them right here. These are available on 4 flex payments of $37.49, and I think it's just a beautiful collection.
Well, these are the original proof quarters, so I need to kind of go back just a little bit, I guess. Well, let's go back to 1999. In 1999, the United States government, and I have to understand, I was around, I was selling these in 1999 when they came out. The numismatic industry, coin collecting, was relatively, it was pretty boring in 1999. It was moribund at best. And the reason is they've done the same thing at this point for about 30 years. Penny, nickel, dime, quarter, half dollar, that was it. Had a proof set, had a mint set, that was it. Okay. We occasionally had, they had a couple, they packaged up the proof sets a little different. They had maybe a commemorative dollar, but that was all. Okay. It was coins, was just coins. And then in 1999, they released the state quarters, 5 different quarters every single year, representing every single state in the Union in the exact order of statehood. Each coin was made for 10 weeks, and 10 weeks only, then becoming a sold-out limited edition, and it was something. I remember in 1999, when this coin came out, the Delaware quarter. Yeah. We put 10,000 in the system here. We had 10,000 available for sale, and I put them in that morning. Okay, we got to the show that night, gone. Wow. We thought there was a glitch in the system. No, 10,000 quarters were gone. were gone. Okay, so now those were the common ones. Those were the easy ones. These are the proof coins made by the government. This is original government packaging. So these proof coins were the presentation coins. They are literally, at the time, they were 1,000 times rarer than the regular issue coins that you couldn't get.
Wow.
This is the rarest of the rare. These are the presentation pieces. Now, so the government did one in 1999, 2000, 2001, all the way. And then after they finished the 50 states, they decided to do the 6 U.S. territories. You can see Washington, D.C., you got Puerto Rico, Guam, the Northern Mariana Islands, American Samoa, all of the, as you can see, all the U.S. Virgin Islands, all of the U.S. protectorates.
Okay. Okay.
And so you get 56 coins all in their original government packaging. Now, here's the really cool part.
Okay.
I am selling these to you today for less than you would have paid it for them if you bought them directly from the United States government in 99, 2000, 2001. It's less than the original government issue price. On top of that, with the original government issue price, they come in the lenses, but they had no box. So I made a special custom box to display these
look
in.
At that.
Okay, put the Eagle in it. We put them in there so that they're at an angle so that they can display and so that you can pull them out and look at each and every one of them.
This is very nice.
So you get all of the proof state quarters, the special presentation quarters. But here's the crazy part. Here's the amazing part. I got here a nationally advertised catalog. The reason that you rarely see these, and any time I have these, they sell madly, okay? And the reason for that is very simple. It's so much easier and more profitable for a coin dealer to get in here. We literally take this set, I break it open with a hammer, and we sell the coins individually.
Okay.
So if you look at what we're doing right here at $149.95, because we do have a price break even from our price, it's about $2.50 a coin. If you go in the nationally advertised catalog, these are $6.50 a coin. $6.50 a coin. $6.50 a coin. Not $2.50. So you're saying, okay, I'm saving like 60%.
Easily.
Until you get down here. Okay? See this right here?
Yes.
$12.95 a piece.
Each?
Okay?
Wow.
Okay?
Okay.
See this right here?
Yes.
You see this coin? $45.
Is that Hawaii?
That's Hawaii.
Okay. That's the last
$17.95, $17.95, $17.95, $17.95, and $40. This is $45.
Wow.
Not for the set, for this coin. $45, $17.95, $17.95, $17.90. So $18, $72, and $48 right there is going to be $125 for this lens coin by coin.
Wow.
Okay, now in the 70 here, and you're basically $200 right there.
Just there.
Now, we're $149.95 for all of them. And keep in mind, these were $6.50 a piece.
Okay.
Times 5, so that's $32. And there's another $32, another $32. So that's $200. There's $300. There's $400. So that's what's happening. You're able to buy these just...
This is literally a giveaway.
Yes.
This is literally
You're buying like a coin dealer.
Yes.
And that's why you don't see these, because once again, it's far easier for me. As a matter of fact, I used to have it. I don't know that I have it on HSN.com anymore. I would take these and would break them open and would take them out and put them in individually airtight holders and put them in a nice wood box. We sold them for $449.
Oh my goodness.
And I only sold probably 10,000 sets of those, customer pick. And what has happened is you know, 2009 was the last year of this. So what has happened is, in essence, people have kind of forgotten about them a little bit. They're just as popular. They're just as collectible. So I'm able to buy them for a little less money. And so I can sell them to you for, in essence, a lot less money.
And you can see that.
That's right. And I did the custom presentation box as well. So all of this put together gives you the opportunity to literally buy these at a fraction of the coin by coin price. Now, here's the interesting part.
Okay.
Usually sold separately, okay, adds it up faster. Except in this instance, because in the original government packaging, it's worth even more.
That's right.
Okay,
That's right.
so not only is this sold separately more money, but then you have to add the government packaging to add it even more and get it even more expensive and more desirable and more collectible is what is happening with this, and is exactly why it's such an outstanding opportunity. And anytime I have these available for sale, this is what happens. Every single phone line going saying, yeah, I want to buy like a coin dealer.
Well, and this is how you do it. I mean, when you consider all of the value that you're getting in this set in one fell swoop, all together, there's nothing missing. You've got all of the 50 states and the 6 U.S. territories. You've got them all in their original government issue packaging. They're beautifully done. And they literally all come to you, just like Mike said. You didn't have to collect 5 at a time, year by year. You didn't have to go out and find them from different coin dealers.
If you could find them.
If you could find them.
So you show up, what do you have for proof quarters? Well, I got a 99, I have a 2003.
Okay.
Now, the interesting part with this is for us to be able to put this together, the most expensive set by far is the 2008, okay? Like I said, coin by coin, you're looking at over $100 for this set right here.
Is that because they didn't make as many of those?
No, it was used, in all honesty, that was when President Barack Obama was inaugurated, we sold a lot of coin sets, and of course that's his birth. That's his birth state. So they made lesser of these, and that coin was broken out and used at a hugely greater quantity than, let's say, the Illinois coin, which was also used, but they made a lot more of the Illinois coins. The Illinois coin, by the way, does bring also a premium because that's what happened. And now, with the inauguration of President Trump, the New York quarter, by the way, has started getting really expensive because that went in all his coin sets.
So you see,
it was the New York quarter. So that functionally affects the collectibility of each and every one of these sets. So when you look at these right here, so this set's pretty expensive. This is the next most expensive set with the 6 territories right here. Here's the interesting part. You know the coin that keeps us from putting the sets together? The absolute positive cheapest set in the whole thing, the 2001, those coins are only like $3.50 a piece in the catalog. It's the lowest price of those, but nobody collects that. So I call a dealer, they said, well, you know, we got the 2008s and 2009s. Okay, you know, because it's not like I call the state quarter guy and I get 11 sets. I got to buy 50 of these and 20 of these and 80 of these, and these are the easy ones because they're the most expensive. The least expensive, the 2001 and actually the 2003, I think, are the 2 least expensive sets. The hardest for us to get, and it's the one that keeps us from putting the set together day in and day out. So here's what you're going to get. Okay, now every single solitary phone's going to be made, and I know the clock's run out. Can we maybe get another 30 seconds or so? Because I want to show, because it's really taken off. Here's what's happening. I want to show you the box. This is important. This is a custom limited box that I made, okay? This comes with it at no additional cost or charge, so you can present and display your sets that you're going to have. I don't even sell this box individually. I've seen similar boxes in the $29.95 range, something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, for the box. Well, that's that's foil stamped, as you can see right there, with the Treasury seal.
Substantial box.
Yeah, so it's a stamped box. And we have it arranged so that it fits nicely in here. Isn't that great?
Yeah.
So you can take this out and you can check out all your sets. They're put in at an angle. Each set is put so it stays separate. As you can see, there's little, there's a little thing in there that holds them. So there you can take them out and you can examine your set. They go right back in, and then when you take that over, you just go just like that.
I mean, it's...
How about that?
It's the entire set. You get everything. You get it all together. You get it for a fraction of the price that you would have paid anywhere else. And just like Mike said, you're now kind of buying like a corn dealer.
Right.
You know?
Well, buying like one or even better than one. I mean, because you're buying these for less than original government issue price. So I would have, had I been collecting these, and I would have bought them from the United States Mint, I bought 1,000 of each year, I would have paid more than $149.95. The government was $20 a set, okay, with their shipping and handling, $20 a set. So we're $220 original government pricing, $220 original government pricing to be able to get these had you bought them now. Now you get get to complete your collection, the rarest of rare, the best of the best, the top of the top, for less.
Wow. This is
Isn't that great?
This is your time, and now you can understand why so many people are calling in to order these. If you can go to hsn.com and get them as well, but whatever the case, do not miss out on that one. That's a great set, and we've got a lot more in this hour. Everything is very different. I wanted to show this to you as well. And these are some of the things that you would see on hsn.com. This is the 2017 Proof State 70, first day of issue, limited edition Silver Eagle dollar coin. And you can see how it comes presented in that great oak cased box, so that you can see it right there on the front. You do have 4 flex, about $45 to get that one home. And that one is also available. So we do have a lot to share with you. We're gonna move on to, I say move on, we're kind of going back to the very first coin that we teased you with in this hour, and it's this one. And I love the story behind this. You were looking at the Mint State 69 High Relief American Eagle Palladium coin. This was just released Friday, what, 2 days ago?
2 days ago.
And we have it here. We have the 69. We had the 70s yesterday. Those are all completely gone.
And at more money.
Yes, considerably more money.
Considerably more money. Gone.
Yeah.
Totally sold out. These will sell out.
Okay.
Okay, these will sell out. As a matter of fact, I'm over half sold through the quantity right now.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Even from the mention that we did a few minutes ago.
Yes, well, we sold 2 more from just the mention that we had. Let me explain to you what this coin is. Because you look at it, you go, well, it's a mercury dime. I've seen those. You know, you buy them, they're made out of silver, and, you know, Dave's Medallion Shop makes them, and they're like, you know, $29.95 or $39.95. Yeah, it kind of looks like that.
Right.
But that's not this.
Right.
Okay?
By a long
This is
shot.
an actual United States coin. As a matter of fact, it's a $25 coin.
Wow.
Okay?
I like that.
The United States government does a $25 gold coin that's a ½ an ounce, but this is a full ounce. And it's a full ounce of palladium. It's the rarest metal that the United States government has ever struck a coin in.
Wow.
And it is the only palladium coin that the United States government has ever struck. If you look at that reverse and you go, I kind of recognize that, because it kind of looks like the reverse on the Walking Liberty $50 that they made from 1916 and 1947, you are correct.
Okay.
This was the rejected design at the time by Adolph Weinman, because they do, you know, a bunch of different designs. So Adolph Weinman, one of America's greatest sculptors who designed the Mercury dime, and he designed the Walking Liberty $50, he did this design. They reprised this design that's over 100 years old, to be on the reverse of this coin. They then took the Mercury dime, which is one of the most popular coins ever done by the United States government. The only problem with the Mercury dime was always it's tiny. It's a dime.
Yeah. Right.
So they brought this back and did it. Look at this. They did this in silver dollar size, but not in silver, not in gold, not in platinum, but in palladium. So the number one question I've been getting is literally, what is palladium? Palladium is a precious metal. It is a precious metal that is more precious than platinum and significantly more precious than gold. It is the first and only time that the United States government has actually made a palladium coin. And I don't kind of know why they did, but they did. So what you do is you have a significant component of this is, of course, the precious metal that is the palladium that's in this coin. Palladium, if you look at your periodic table of the elements, you see the grouping of all the precious metals. You have silver over there, Ag, and gold is Au, and right down the list, and you have platinum. And then palladium is Pd on the periodic table of elements, and it's right in there. You have platinum and rhodium and platinum, rhodium, iridium, I think. It's palladium, and osmosium, I think, is how it goes in there. Of those, this is the rarest of those metals. Wow. It's 150 times rarer than platinum, and it's 1,500 times rarer than gold. As a matter of fact, if you look at our set and you look at us, you can kind of take all the palladium that's ever been mined in the history of Earth and kind of stack it back in that corner. Okay,
Is that
up to about the top of that Christmas tree. Yeah, you can make a big block there about the size of that, and that would be all the palladium that's ever been minted. So just kind of fill that staircase up over there, back there. That would be all the palladium that's ever been minted in the history of the world would be back in there.
Wow.
Is ultimately what it comes. Like all the platinum that's ever been mined in the world, you can put in a racquetball court. Well, put that down by 150 times, and that's how much palladium there is. Okay?
Oh my gosh.
In terms of that. So the rarity of that is kind of self-explanatory. But now let's talk about the numismatic part of it. Because it's not just palladium, it's not just a precious metal. Now it's a coin. Okay, so you have the backdrop of this value of a coin. And understand, I couldn't sell you, if they did this in gold, I would have to charge you more. Gold is more than palladium. It's one of those weird deals.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why the government did this. Okay. So we're going to give you a metal that is significantly rarer than gold. It just happens to sell for less. So we can do this phenomenally rare metal that's 1,000 times, let's just so it's 1,000 times rarer than gold, but I can sell it to you for less than gold.
Wow.
Now the problem with this is the United States government does not sell this directly to the United States public. They do not sell this straight. It goes through a series of what are called authorized purchasers. Okay. There's 12 of them. Each one of them got about 1,000 coins. That's it. So then they called us, who, you know, we're the next line of distributors, and said, oh, by the way, here's your allocation. We don't have a choice. Yes. Okay, so these guys who have literally spent millions, tens of millions of dollars with, say, by the by, you get 50 coins. Yeah. You get 75 coins. You get 100 coins. Yeah. So I pulled every string that I had, and I was literally able to get almost, not quite, about 7.5% or 8% of the entire mintage. They only made, like I said, about 12,000, 15,000 of these coins. That's it. That's all that has been made or ever will be made. Okay, now we've already sold almost 200 of these coins.
Right.
Okay, out of, so we've sold 1% and 2% of the entire mintage here in 25 minutes. Oh, now imagine when the rest of the coin world gets their hands on this, if you will. Now I think you begin to understand, okay? Now I think you begin to understand the rarity, collectability, and desirability. So you have a reprint, in essence, of an old United States coin. That always adds significantly to the value and the collectability. The last time they did that, they took a buffalo nickel and they made it in silver. So they had 1 ounce of silver, which is, I don't know, this is like 1,000,000 times rarer than silver. And the original price of that coin was like 50 bucks. Okay. And today we sell it for like 1,000. And they made 250,000 of them. Okay. Now we have a mercury dime that there's 15,000, let's take the top number there. Okay. There's 15,000 in a metal that's 5,000 times rarer than silver, and it's only $19.99.95 is what that is. Okay, this is a United States government issued coin, United States of America, pure palladium. That it says right there, 99995 fine. Wow. So it's 1 ounce, and so people are going, okay, palladium's so rare, it's so collectible, it's so desirable. Clearly, this must be plated palladium. You know, like if you buy jewelry that's platinum plated, okay? Yes, nobody buys pure platinum. And actually, that's rhodium. Yeah. When they say it's platinum, it's rhodium. That's very true. Which is actually a little bit rarer than platinum, not much. It's a little bit cheaper than platinum, is why they do it. But it's the platinum family. They still get to call it platinum. I could call this a platinum coin and be technically and legally correct. Yeah. However, I would be giving this short shrift if I did that, because palladium is significantly, phenomenally rarer than platinum is, even though it's in the platinum family. It hasn't, and the thing is while so few of these are, so few little platinum is mined, the vast majority of it is mined and then destroyed every year because it's used primarily for industrial purposes. Oh gosh! It's made in catalytic converters, is what they use, because it's of its components of this. And if you look at it, it's got, and I'm glad that they looked at it because it gives it this real vintage look. See how that looks with that you're going to see with that coin? That vintage look, which is, this coin was last made in 1947. Yeah. Okay, this reverse was designed in 1915. Yeah. So these coins are like 1915 to 1950 is where these designs are from. So you have this metal that creates what amounts to this very old-looking coin. You have one of America's most popular designers. This is one of America's most popular coins that we can finally see in its full and beautiful detail because it's the size of a silver dollar now, probably the way it should have been to begin with, instead of this little tiny mercury dime that nobody can see.
That's right.
And then I think one of the great and most majestic eagles ever designed for a United States coin finally graces the reverse of a United States coin where it should have been for the last century. And now we finally get to see what I think is one of the great American eagles.
That's right, in large form. We can actually see all of the detail, which is what you're showing.
Now, nobody out there, okay, nobody out there has these coins. Like I said, we flew people around. I had couriers. We literally spent thousands of dollars just to get this coin here for tonight, to actually physically get this coin. The interesting part is, until 2 weeks ago, we didn't even know what the coin would look like. The government had kept it secret. About 2 weeks ago, they released artist renderings of this.
Okay.
And said, this is what it's going to look like, okay? And then literally 10 days later, released the coin.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, for that Friday. And so like I did, I called in every favor that I had in the industry to get enough coins for me to be able to bring these coins in. Now, there are 127 Annex first day of issues that are available exclusively from us here at HSN. These are about half sold out now.
That's right.
It is a high relief coin. You know, we've done high relief gold in the past. We've never really done high relief silver because it's such an expensive and extensive process. It has to be struck multiple times at higher pressures. It makes Lady Liberty literally, or mercury. It's not mercury, it's actually Lady Liberty with a winged cap on. It's not. So everybody goes, no, it looks like mercury. That's why it was called the mercury diamond. It's not actually. It's actually, if you look at this right here, it's like all the other Lady Liberties. It just has a little different Liberty cap on it is what that's called.
I see that.
So that's a beautiful rendition. And then, of course, the majestic and incredible, that's probably the boldest eagle design that has ever been on an American coin that you have right there. Traditionally, the American eagle has the olive branch of peace and the arrows of war in each one in each talon. This is him actually going and getting the olive branch of peace. If you see, he's holding it down and taking the sprig of olive branch. The talons of war aren't there. So it is just spectacular. I love the way the wings are right there. Like I said, one of the true and great bold American eagles. I think that has ever been designed on a coin and done not in silver. So do not confuse, this is not silver. This is not gold. It's far rarer than gold. If it was a gold coin, I'd have to charge you. The last high relief gold coin I sold here was $3,000.
Oh my goodness.
This coin is significantly rarer than that coin in terms of mintage. And palladium, what this is made out of, super rare platinum. Okay, so this is like specialized platinum. It's literally 1,000 times rarer than gold. I'm not talking about by mintage. I'm talking about occurrence in the Earth's crust. So while gold is a precious metal, that would make this, I guess, a precious metal.
Absolutely.
And palladium is collectible, but it's very difficult to get because it is so phenomenally rare.
Yes.
And so you have the first day of issue, you'll have the high relief, you have coins that nobody else is seeing out there in any way, shape, or form. Unfortunately, like I said, with only 127 of these are going very quickly.
That's
Unfortunately, because of only 127, and we have no more than, with everybody on the phone, I might have 2 or 3 dozen of these remaining in this edition. And then that's it. It's done, gone, and over, and you will never be able to get these again, and it's available exclusively from us here at HSN.
And that's because that 127 was the original quantity that Mike was able to get. And when we talk about the fact that this is brand new, this was just released on Friday, and Mike was able, he said he had to call in favors in the industry. He literally had one of his associates hand carry these to us here at HSN so that we could present them to you. When and you are some of the lucky few, and I really do mean a few dozen of you who can actually get this and own this coin. And then that's it. If at some time in the future Mike is able to find more, we don't know if that's going to happen, then maybe you'll be able to, if you miss out on this opportunity, go back at that point. But at this point, we have fewer. Don't get lost in this 127 because we don't have anywhere near that anymore. That was the original quantity that Mike was able to get. These are all numbered. Everything about this is rare. Literally everything about this coin is rare. And so you have all...
The mintage,
yes,
the grade, the first day of issue, the metal that it's literally
itself
made out of.
That's right.
And all these. And the fact is what's happened is people are just, the vast majority of collectors don't even know this coin exists yet.
See,
you are ahead.
That's when you have to, yes.
You're ahead of the curve. And then here's one last bit as we're doing this. Keep in mind, we have already instituted HSN holiday returns.
That's very true.
You buy this coin, you have until January 31st.
Of 2018.
To return this coin.
If for some reason you want to. So as
Absolutely.
You're watching this, many of you are, you are the coin collector and you're watching for yourself. If you are watching and maybe you turned on HSN and you have a coin collector in your life, and I'm talking about somebody who's really close to you, somebody that you know would love this, and you don't want them to miss out on it. For whatever reason, you know they're not watching, you know that when Mike says this is going to go, it's going to go, and you don't want them to miss out on this. This would make a great piece that you can add to their collection. And you order it today, you'll have it in about a week, and it comes to you fully packaged just as you see. With the presentation case.
Red Oak presentation
with
box,
the Red Oak presentation box that you've got. Yours will have a different number because they're all individually numbered on that case just like that. I don't want you to miss out. And like we said, the Mint State 70s are already completely gone, and we just presented those a couple of hours ago, and we do expect these to go as well. These are 585992. Go ahead and write that item number down, and then you can call us or go to hsn.com and order yours right there. Now, we also have, oh, well, look, this is an anniversary set. This is the, well, it's the U.S. Mint 225th anniversary set, the Denver release. Tell us what's in this set.
Well, what happened is the United States government, for its 225th anniversary, did this special enhanced uncirculated set. Prior to this, they'd only done 6 enhanced uncirculated coins. This is the first time they'd ever done a set. It was released at the Denver ANA, which is what this is. This is the Denver release. I have 5 sets left out of this is the first day of issue of a 1,000 set edition. I have 5 left in the wood red oak presentation box that you have there. You have the rarest estimated Lincoln cent, the rarest Jefferson nickel. You have the 5 rarest Washington quarters that have ever been made by the United States government. The only enhanced uncirculated Lincoln cent. The only enhanced uncirculated Washington quarters that are in there. There's only 2 Kennedy half dollars. Coin by coin by coin, you're with the price of the box, literally paying $30 a coin, just the cost of certification. Amazing. Only have 5 of these.
Wow, we only have 5 of those out of the 1,000 that we had. That's something you can also find on hsn.com. Go ahead and place your order. We are going to share more with you about what's going on here at HSN and then come back for more coin collectibles.
I'm Adam Freeman. Join me and Amy Morrison for First Friday, your first look at the best of the month ahead on HSN. Be the first to check out on all the new launches, latest products, and best deals. Plus, you never know what we'll do.
Is all First Fridays like this?
You wouldn't believe it. So join the fun, break out the bubbly, and watch Friday at 7 p.m. Go to hsn.com and search First Friday for more.
My singular goal is to improve the quality of people's lives. Everything we do is intended to be unlike any other company of our kind. We just make exceptional vitamins so you could have exceptional health. It's not important that you get the products I'm offering, but it's very important that you get the information I'm sharing, because information is the key to being a healthy person.
'Tis the season.
It's the holidays at HSN.
And this year we're celebrating
40 years
Of Mary.
We've gathered all the things you need to make it the best holiday yet, with something for everyone on your list. More gifts?
Yes, please.
Gifts for him. Gifts for her. A few for you. Gifts for kids. Gifts under 50.
and exclusive finds you won't see anywhere else.
Spend the holidays with friends.
More
Is always merrier.
More gifts, more brands, more friends, more merry. At HSN, we have more gifts than ever before, so it's the perfect time to get your HSN card. Save $20 when you apply and are approved. Plus, get extra flex on all the items you love with VIP financing for those larger purchases. Get an additional $10 off your next purchase when you receive your new card in the mail, all with no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or search HSN card at hsn.com. More gifts, more brands, more friends, more merry.
You are watching Coin Collectors here at HSN. We continue on, and we've got a really great series that we're moving into right here. And this is the Emperor series, or the Constantine series. What you're looking at here is XF, extremely fine details here. In the Emperor Constantine I, Roman Empire bronze coin. That is the real deal coin. It's hard to believe, but we've got it for you. You've got 3 flex pay on it, and we've got a lot to share with you. We're gonna start off with the first Constantine.
That's right, Constantine the Great.
The Great.
Constantine the Great, named Constantinople, named for him, the first Christian emperor of Rome. Now here's the thing I want, and I know you guys get that camera in as tight as you can on that coin, because I want you to understand that that coin is 100% original. It is not reprinted, restruck, or redone in any way, shape, or form. One of the problems with collecting ancient coins is the rate of counterfeiting is extraordinary. There are far more counterfeit coins out there than there are authentic coins, by a large margin. You must buy ancient coins, what we just call them ancients, certified. You've got a series, you have got a team of experts, of ancient experts right there that have looked at this coin and know that this coin is authentic. That's why the certification is so important. It's not just certifying the condition, which is always big. It's the fact that they're certifying this coin as 100% authentic. I'm gonna flip this over on the reverse that you see right here. You notice it's a little off center, it's all that. These coins are individually struck by hand. You'd put a brass or bronze, in this instance, planchet there, and somebody would hold this, and then they would strike it, literally a huge hammer would come down, and they would hammer the image into the coin. They were individually made, literally handmade, coin by coin by coin. This coin is, as you can see, from 307 AD. So this coin, as we look at it right here, is 1,700 years old. Is 1,700 years old, and it is 100% original. Now, the amazing part about this is $99.95. The fact that you can get a 1,700-year-old coin. And people always ask, so how can you find these? How can they exist in this condition? Well, the Romans had to pay their soldiers, and they had to pay them in coin. I mean, you couldn't write them a check. So you had to pay in bronze, you had to pay in silver, and you had to pay in gold, okay? Silver denarii, gold aureus. And then you have this is called a phallus, okay? A bronze phallus. And so before they would go into battle, the Roman paymasters would, in essence, bury the payroll. And if they lost or had to go do that, or soldiers died or whatever, the payroll often would stay buried. And we find these Roman payrolls out there. Farmers usually find them in the fields. And then we get these coins that are in incredibly good condition, okay, that have survived almost 2 millennia, actually. Survived 17 centuries. So what we have here is the founder of the House of Constantine. So this is Constantine I, Constantine the Great, the first Roman emperor, and it's contemporaneous to his reign. Okay, it's contemporaneous to his reign. This coin was made, you know, somewhere between 300, 307, and 337 AD. So this coin, this specific exact coin, it's not a replica or a reprint of that. This exact coin is 1,700 years old. Is 1,700 years old. So like I said, you can I mean, you know, you can read about history in a book.
Yeah.
You can learn about history in a movie. You can go to a museum and learn about history. Or you can just hold it in your hand.
Yeah.
For less than the cost of admission, you can own one of the great emperors, one of the founding members of Christianity right here in the modern world, Constantine, for $99.95, guaranteed authentic by NGC, the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation.
I was talking a little bit earlier about Constantine, and I was saying that there are things that we still do to this day, and it's because of Constantine, and whether you know it or not. And you're going to get a card about some of the history of Constantine the Emperor when you get the coin. So that was Constantine the Great, the first. There's also Constantine the Second. Obviously, this is his first son with his second wife.
That's right.
And this one also comes along with the historical card.
Yes, absolutely. And you notice it's a different look. I mean, you know, they all have their own official portraits. I have actually far less of this coin. The Constantine coins were saved in greater numbers. The sons, and we wanted to present the entire house of Constantine. Yeah, and we our producer just said, that's amazing. Look at that coin.
Yeah.
You'd think it was worn away to a nub, but it's not. So when we do this and we call it an extra fine condition, folks, this is the real deal. And like I said, the reverse on these, and so they put all these different things that are on the reverse, and everything means something. That's all in the card that you see right here. Within this, it tells you all about this and what this is, one of the Roman emperors that you're going to have. So this is from the house of Constantine, and this is 337 to 340. Okay, is 337 to 340 is when these coins were made. Now he was only Roman emperor, I think, 337 to 340, because his father died, I think, at 337 is what that was. And so he was really only there for 3 days. Now, you know, they ruled in various areas of the Roman Empire as well. So this is Constantine II.
That's right.
This is Constantine II. I've only got about 4 dozen of these to go around. And like I said, all of them guaranteed authentic. Oh, this was issued as he was the Caesar, which is the big emperor. Okay, so he was Augustus Caesar in this instance. So yeah, isn't that cool?
And he even died early, which again, he only reigned for a short time because he died very early, and hence the rarity of his coin as well.
That's right. And of course you get the information card and all that comes with it as well. This coin being very, very popular. We're going to end up with 4 coins here, the entire house of Constantine, that we're going to have. So you might as well, if you're on the phone, just say, okay, just give me all 4.
And it's going to be Constantine the Great, the second, and then up, you know, and then down the line of his lineage.
That's right. And we'll do all of those as we come in here. I'm going to present the last 2 coming up here. And so, like I said, he was Constantine II, AD 337 through 340. Now, with everybody on the phone, I probably have no more than a dozen of these.
Yeah,
I have no more than a dozen of these. Now, once again, one of the crucial components to this, one of the single most important things, is that this coin is certified. In the world today, there are far more fake ancient coins than there are actual or real ancient coins. That's why it's 100% critical that you get a certified coin from one of the 3 major grading companies. You're going to have to do NGC, PCGRS, or Annex. Those are the only ones. And I mean, they have literally spent, like NGC and Annex, I know for sure, have spent literally tens of thousands of dollars on just the research books. And until you have met a guy that grades ancient coins for a living, you've never really met a pedantic. I can promise you that. This is, I mean, because every single part and parcel of this is important. They look at die strikes and the way that they're held and all of these other things. So, okay, so we're going to go on to the next coin.
So that's the second. Okay, this one's going to be a little bit quicker. And remember, if you want all 4 of these coins, you can go ahead and get those as well.
Yeah, so this one right here is Answer Constance, and as you can see, he was 337 to 350. He was not Caesar, okay? He ruled another part, and you can see, so he is the 3rd son, I guess, is ultimately what it comes down to. Also, except I've only got 28 of these coins, because he was more of a minor emperor, is what you have. So his coins were not made in any large quantity whatsoever. Once again, all these coins 100% authentic. All of these coins about 1,700 years old. So you're looking at this at the founding of Constantinople, one of the great cities of the ancient world. These are the guys that did it. Okay,
yes, that's right.
This is the first royal house, in essence, of Christian Roman emperors. Is what you've got right here. 100% authentic, guaranteed to be 100% original. I'm going to flip this over on the reverse. That is, as you can see, I think that might be the seal, the House of Constantine right there, is what you've got with that. And then last but not least.
Okay, and then the last one. Yes.
The second.
The second.
That's right. And as you can see, this was issued with him as Caesar, 337 through 361. So he was the last of them. So he ruled actually in Rome as well with that. So you can see that, and a great looking coin there within this. I've only got 26 of these. I've only got 26 of these coins. Everybody buying these, and this is the last of the coins that I have in the series. The amazing part that I always find is people look at this and just assume that it's simply not available for $99.95. You simply, it's just not something that you can do for $99.95.
I mean, they're ancient coins. I mean, these are the kind that, you know, if you've ever seen them in person, it was probably in a museum. The fact that we've got these for you now and that you can own them, and all 4, is, I think, it's just such a rare treat. You can call us, or you can go to hsn.com, and you can get all 4 of the Constantine coins, and we'd be happy to send those out. The only thing is we are very limited on all of them, actually. Only a couple dozen to go around for sure. Okay, we are moving on. We're looking at first day of issue, Silver Eagle dollar coin. One of the most beautiful that we've seen. Well,
and it's not just, and of course it is one of the most beautiful. I don't want to not say that, but I'm about to give you a little insider information. Okay. My sources, my information, and we track this kind of thing, okay, are telling me that the 2017 Proof American Eagle is quite likely to be the rarest Proof American Silver Eagle that has ever been made at the West Point Mint. Okay? Now, we don't know that 100% for sure, because if I knew it for sure, I'd have a 2 in front of that 7 instead of a 1. Okay? And this is still my original issue price. It's out of my original batch. Because what happens is the United States government makes a mint state coin. That's the most common one. They make 20 or 30, 40, 50 million of those. Those are the coins that we sell. And we sell that coin, I think that's $109 in certified 70 condition. And then they issue and have, the only coins they've issued for the last several years is they issue a proof coin, which is denoted with a proof finish. Remember, proof is not a condition, but a method of manufacturing that creates this mirror finish. It's denoted because it's a presentation coin with the W or West Point Mint mark right here. But they're made to order, in essence. So in other words, the government just kind of strikes them throughout the years, as orders come in from the United States Mint.
Okay.
All right. And all of a sudden, they'll just announce sellout at some point when they get bored with it, I guess, or the sales drop. And so what we do is we track this to kind of track the rarity, because the rarest of any type of coin becomes significantly and immediately collectible and desirable.
Right.
What comes to mind is the 2012 United States special finish, SP finish burnished gold coin. It was relatively unremarkable till it turned out it was the rarest one. one. And so it went from like $2,000 to $4,000 overnight.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so a doubling is kind of oftentimes what you see. Well, as we're looking at this, and we do not have an actual mintage figure yet, but it looks like it is trending towards the rarest of all of the West Point minted, so the rarest American Proof Silver Eagle certainly in the last 25 years, and perhaps could be one of the rarest ones ever. So by the time you put all that into account, now you're starting to look at rarity on an entirely different level. Now, I've sold over 2,000. There's 3,897 of these in the limited edition.
That's right.
The reason I can do this price is I have my original quantity, so I bought the original price. I've got 1,700 left out of the 3,897. So we've sold over 2,100 of these so far in this condition. Okay. I've not raised my price at all, even though I believe we'll be getting sell out on this relatively quickly, and I think we'll end up having what could be the rarest modern, certainly the rarest 21st century American Proof Silver Eagle. And when that information comes out, then it's a whole different ball game, folks.
So you don't want to be on the day after that information comes out trying to buy this coin.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, because that simply won't be possible. And certainly at $179.95. But now is the time to buy this. Now is the time to take advantage of this. This is available exclusively from us here at HSN. It is available. Of course, it does come with the Red Oak presentation box as well. 100% exclusive for us. Is just absolutely spectacular.
It truly, truly is. You can definitely stay on the phone for that one. And I wanted to remind you of this because so many of you were calling in and wanting to see this one again. This was the high relief American Eagle Palladium coin.
There's only 20 left.
Is that it?
Yeah, we have 20 left. We have 100. We've sold right at 100 of these is what it comes down to. Right at 100. Pure Palladium, just released on Friday. Most people do not even know that this coin exists. Most people don't even know. This is the actual coin. It's not palladium plated. This is 100% pure palladium. 1 ounce of pure palladium right there. First day of issue, available exclusively here at HSN.
Wow. Okay. That one is still available. We're down to the last 20. You do want to be quick. You don't want to wait too long on that one. It's 585992. And I wanted to make sure you had that item number so you would know exactly which way to go when you're ordering that one. And you can call us or you can go to hsn.com. Either way, that one is coming straight to you and you'll have it in about a week or so. We are down to our last, 4 minutes or so in this hour, and we're going to move on to the 1993 Jefferson coin and currency set. We haven't given you any peeks of this today, and just as we end the hour, we wanted to go here.
Well, this is an important set, okay?
I love, you know.
This was issued in 1993.
Okay.
So there is the $2 bill, of course, with the famous John Trumbull painting of the signing of the Declaration of Independence, hangs in the Yale University Library. And of course, you have the silver Jefferson commemorative dollar, which is a big deal. So you have the silver dollar with that. But here's the key to the whole set. This little 1993 Jefferson nickel. You know what that is? That's a matte finished Jefferson nickel. So as a special finish, you are looking, this coin certified by itself easily can sell for the $179 because this coin is only available in this set. Look at the toning that we've had on this coin because it has been in this set now for almost 20 years.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't this absolutely beautiful? And so this is the uncirculated 1994. See, they'd already released this ahead of time, along with the 1993. There's Monticello, as you can see right there. This is 100% original in the original government packaging. Now, here's the cool part about this, what's called the coin and currency set. The cool part about this is we still have it in original government packaging. Because what happens is these are all opened up to get the nickel out. out. Because when this gets certified in high grade, it can literally sell for $1,000+. And so we have them just as they were released in 1993, as you can see, and there it is, the coin and currency set. Here is everything about Thomas Jefferson and how he basically was the one that brought about the decimal system for us. Because prior to this, remember, it was pieces of 8. So all of the coinage systems where there were 8 reals, okay, to in essence what was $1. He's the one that went to the 100 cents, 10 to a dime, 5 to a half dime, 25 to a quarter, you know, and so on and so. The $half, and the dollar was 100 units is what this was. So he did that. And keep in mind, that's a silver dollar from 1993, the Jefferson silver commemorative dollar, which is very desirable and highly collectible in its own right. That's easily. So what happens is it's one of those things, once again, the reason you don't see them in the original government packaging like this, and particularly because people come out and they certify the $2 bill. They take the Jefferson silver dollar and certify that, but most importantly, they certify this matte finish nickel that you're going to have right here, which is what ultimately comes down to is the rarest and most collectible and desirable Jefferson nickel that has ever been done, is this coin right here, because it has a special finish that was only done for this set. It was almost the start of these special finish coins that they did in these coin and currency sets, and there's been a history of that since. Like the first enhanced uncirculated coin was in the Native American dollar coin and currency set from 2014. That coin can bring literally hundreds, if not thousands of dollars in highest grade that you're going to have right here. So you've got this becomes this history of special coins that go in these coin and currency sets, all in the United States original government packaging. Like I said, 20 years old is what we're looking at right here. I guess it's the 25th anniversary of this set right here, and I've got it at one of my lowest prices I've ever been able to offer.
Okay, I know our clock is quickly running down. This is your opportunity to get this and everything that you've seen in this hour that you want it to go for. I know that our hour's coming to a quick close. Mike, thank you as always.